What's going on? It's your boy Kai coming back with another one. So today we're actually going to be on the second channel or third channel, whatever channel I decide to put this on. I want to make this kind of more of like a daily thing. Yeah, I guess this is how we're gonna start off. So controversial anime topics, right? So obviously when you're on Twitter, you see a lot of these people saying what anime will have you like this, all type of this. No, what anime will pretty much have people at your neck, or what controversial topic will have people at your neck. So I'm gonna quickly run through these. No real edits like that, unless there's like some crazy gifs that I might have to censor out because I don't want YouTube to take down my video. But yeah, in the comments below, I want you guys to give your opinions on animes or anime opinions that will probably have people really hating you or people at your neck 24/7. So I'm just gonna straight into it. I'm gonna skip forward a little bit because I've seen a couple of these. So let's just start up with a random one. So let's see. So Dragon Ball Z is great, and I don't like One Piece because most of all the fans annoy the shit out of me with their anime ever, best anime ever. I like sucks bullshit, but most of One Piece fans are pretty dope though. That is true. One Piece fans, I guess because the series has been running for so long and they got a lot of bragging rights as far as being up there as one of the most top selling mangas, but it's like it's been running non-stop for so long. Now there are some cocky fans, but to be fair, that's any fan base. You find fans like that. You probably just see it more with One Piece because I don't know. I guess people just got tired of them just talking shit for so long. But they have been running for a long time. Naruto is the worst out of the big three. You know what? I'm a big Naruto fan, but it's whatever. People have their opinions. When it comes to the big three or the big four or big three, Dragon Ball, well, the big three is really Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece. There's always going to be people like, oh, Naruto's trash. I feel like some people do it just to say they hate one of the big three, or they just hate on it just to do it, because everybody else do it. And then some people just generally just don't like it. I can't knock people for not liking whatever they like. So I watched One Piece, then Naruto in full with no filler, then Bleach, and I can assure you that Bleach is the worst out of them all. I didn't get past episode 36. Yeah, a lot of people, Bleach is probably the weakest out of the big three, I must say, because a lot of people really didn't like the filler in Bleach. Like it really does start off slow. Like Naruto, it starts off slow, but Bleach starts off really slow. Like it really starts off a lot more slower than Naruto and a lot of the other big three. One Piece starts off super slow too. They all start off really slow. Just that One Piece has been around for a long time, I guess. So I don't know. I think One Piece is actually just starts off a little slower than that, but some people just didn't really like the plot, didn't like the world. It is what it is. I'm gonna skip around a little bit more because I've seen a couple of these just from looking around. ReZero is the greatest isekai to ever come out. What do you mean? Oh, he was responding to this guy. ReZero? Yeah, I rock with ReZero. Definitely one of my favorite isekai. Especially for a genre that's super saturated right now. Yeah, ReZero is probably in the top serve. I didn't really like season 2 too much, but I'll probably get into that to another video. One Piece really ain't that good. One Piece is I have my opinions on that. Okay, My Hero Academia is kind of boring for except a few moments used to trick the audience into thinking the whole thing is good. The series will also be pretty shallow with designs wise, as too many characters with personality spread thin, and the later storylines lack dynamic plotting. I admit I kind of fell off watching My Hero Academia after season 2. I watched season 3. I don't know. I never really fully clicked with the show like that. Like, yeah, I do agree with this guy as far as his point saying that it does have its high key moments, but everything else is just like, ugh, like whatever. Outside from like the big fights that everybody kind of sees coming, you don't really care for anything else. Because I know personally, I don't really care for like 98 of the other characters outside of Midoriya and All Might. I don't even really like Bakugo like that. So that's just how it is. That's just my personal opinion, but I don't think it's bad. It's just, personally for me, it's just not really my forte. Right. So Ace's death was meaningless compared to these guys. His death was sad, but Odin's and Whitebeard's hit harder. I haven't really watched One Piece since I got up into like Fishman Island arc or whatever, but I do admit I knew Ace's death was coming just from people on Twitter talking about Ace's death in One Piece So when I actually watched it, I didn't really feel the emotional impact. I didn't even really like the Marineford arc anyway. I think the Ennis Lobby arc was way better than Marineford in my perspective. That's my favorite arc in One Piece from when I was watching it. So there's that. So okay, they're talking about Legend of Korra. That's not technically an anime. I'm going to do this for like 5 more minutes and then we're going to call it a wrap. Probably going to edit some of these out. Let's see. Black Clover is gas. SAO is good. Hunter x Hunter is a 7. I'll let that one slide, I guess. I don't like F or Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood or Code Geass. Code Geass was flames. I like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood too. I rock with both of those. I rock with Code Geass a little bit more. Nah. I probably say Full Metal Alchemist. I haven't watched those animes in a little while though. So there's that. This dude asked him if he likes anime. I'm dead. Just because he said that. Even though Bleach is a swordsman anime, 90% of the swords fights were underwhelming. I like Bleach, but that's what keeps it from me loving it. Extreme lack of interesting choreography. I do admit that. Recently, no, it's all about the fist fights now in a lot of the newer animes, and just anime in general. It's always been about the fist fights, the contact, the knocking it out, types of fights. Those always been a lot more interesting. We barely get very like super top tier animated choreographed swordsman fights in just anime in general. We get them, but they're in a lot of more older animes like Samurai Champloo, Afro Samurai. There are a couple ones that got some really good choreographed. Sword Art Online has a few decent, really good ones as well. Bleach, it's been a while, so I can't really remember all the sword fights, but they are pretty simple. But there's some solid ones in there, nothing too crazy. It consists of a lot of this like powerful moves and stuff like that. Not really super crazy sword fight. I mean, them swords is big as fuck in Bleach anyway. You can't really it's hard to have a normal sword fight anyway. Sakura still being in love with Sasuke after 3 or more years apart. All that shit he said to her, and the fact that he tried to kill her, I think twice, still feels like the strongest cap anime. Yep, I mean that is true. I mean, it's not that surprising if you just know the real world. You know that, man. Sometimes though, these people, they don't know how to let go, man. And my boy Sasuke, he got the sauce, man. What can I say, bro? We just be honest, 24/7. But it does seem weird, but I'm not really it makes sense in a way, because it's something that could happen in real life. It's not like it's just impossible, but it does seem stupid that he almost put a shidori through your fucking heart, and you still decided to be with him. But it is what it is. Like, have you ever seen like how domestic relationships work in real life and stuff like that? Like, females would stay with a guy even though the shit is not really going to go anywhere, but they still would stick with it because they truly just love that person. It's not something that's unbelievable. That's why I never really stressed it. But it does. It's like, wow, like he really tried to put you in the dirt, and you still want to It is what it is. No, she can do whatever she wants. She's grown. She makes her own choices. She's an adult. I'm happy for them though. I guess I could do like a few more. Okay, I'll read this one. First 500 chapters of OP are boring and pedestrian. Okay. I'm gonna leave that to you big One Piece fans. I'm not that Boruto and Deku are both grow out of their initial introductory stages and become better characters. That is true. Even though I'm not too big on Boruto still, I have been keeping up, and it does seem like there's some character growth. Deku, sorry, I just never really I don't know. I'm just not really interested in the overall world of My Hero Academia that much, in my personal opinion. But I don't think Deku's just a bad character. It's just the world building. It's not bad. I just don't really like it. It's just not that interesting to me. Naruto's the best MC out of the big three. Hey, my guy, you get a like for that. Not every character needs to progress towards absolute fucking depression to be good. That's true, but I feel like when a character goes to something like that, it makes them a lot more relatable. It makes you be able to connect with the character a lot more. But I feel his pain on that last point though. Okay, I'm not gonna even read that response. That sounds like a whole bunch of madness. Okay, so Black Clover is a great anime and manga. I never finished Code Geass, and I don't want to. My Hero Academia anime is mostly probably because of the animation and the hyped up moments. That is true. Mikasa is a badass. That is true. But her relationship with Eren makes her character meh to me, like she has no personality. I mean, it's true. I haven't been keeping up with the recent seasons of Attack on Titan. Like, I've seen like the little panels and stuff like that, the anime panels, the manga panels, just because I follow a lot of people who are into the anime, but I haven't actually watched the most recent season that just came out. But I think I don't think it makes her a worse character. I still think she's a cool character, but I don't think it really makes her much of a worse character. I do agree with his point about My Hero Academia though. I do feel that. Let's see, just one more. We will probably I'm trying to find a good one here. That's why I'm just scrolling around. There's so much. Oh god. Right. So here we go. We got this one. Frieza equals best DB villain. Okay. TG trash. What is TG again? I'm not even going to try to remember. My Hero Academia trash. Okay. DB the best out of the big three. Okay. What people don't understand is that Dragon Ball technically is not one of the big three. Dragon Ball was way before the big three. They were one of the bigger animes, biggest animes at the time in like the 80s. They've been around for like the 80s. They've been around for almost 35 years, almost 40 years now. The big three is Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. A lot of people seem to forget that because all three of those animes were super popular and were all airing at the same time in the West, right? So that's the big three. The Dragon Ball is not part of the big three. A lot of people get that confused. That's where a lot of the hate for Bleach comes in, and stuff like that. Because a lot of people think that no, Dragon Ball is part of the big three when it's really Bleach that's in that spot. But they keep getting replaced, so the Bleach fans get pissed. So yeah, just try to remember that. One Piece. Oh, okay. Greater than Naruto. I mean, people have their opinions. Pokemon anime better than Digimon anime. I ain't gonna lie. I always fuck with Digimon a little bit more than Pokemon, but I don't really watch either of them anymore, so I don't really care. Bleach is not worth being called a big Attack on Titan. It's depressing and not worth watching. Hunter x Hunter is boring. I ain't gonna lie. Hunter x Hunter started off boring. Hunter x Hunter is an anime where I ain't gonna lie, it was gassed up a lot. When I watched it, I was like, it's really good, but it's not as much as people gas it up to be. It's always that case. That's why I don't really follow the hype. Evangelion equals a masterpiece. I have not seen a that's that mecha anime. I'm probably never gonna watch that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a big fan of mecha animes. Yeah, so that. So that is controversial topics for anime and stuff like that. I'm probably going to have to do a good amount of editing. But tell me what you got to think about that. Tell me what controversial topic will have people on your neck as far as anime. And just something, just speak your opinions, man. I don't really care at this point. Everybody kind of has their own opinions, and I'm so used to people just shitting on the animes I like, and sometimes I kind of do the same thing. It's just the life of this that we live on social media and Twitter, and this whole anti-Twitter culture that we live in. It does make for some very interesting points. People have their rights, speak their mind, and it is what it is. But also, don't get mad when people counter your opinion with their own thoughts. That's just how the world works. So, it's your boy Kai. Go, let's got more content. Subscribe to the second channel. Tell me what you got to think about this. More videos coming soon. And I am out.